Welcome back. I broke the camera. So, ching, tea. I have my big cup of tea to get me started on my day. Because I get up in the morning. This is basically just going to be a vlog of my day. I've never done one before, so it might fail. It might be terrible, but I get up in the morning with my husband and I make him a cup of coffee to start his day off, because I know that he's really grumpy if he's not got a coffee, and I don't think that it's a responsible wife's duty to send her husband to work with other people when he's grumpy, because, well, I don't want to deal with that, and I don't think anyone else should. So I make him a nice cup of coffee, vanilla coffee. I made him this morning to give him a little smile on his way to work, and we have a kettle and fridge and tea making facilities in our bedroom, because I can't do the stairs in the morning because it's dangerous. I can fall down because my legs don't work in the morning. They are drunk of a morning. So I get up and make him a prep it in the night time. Before I go to bed, I'll prep his cup of coffee and sweeteners and stuff like that. And then in the morning, while he's getting ready, I make him his tea, make him his coffee, he drinks it, then he goes to work, because he gets up in 15 minutes from start to finish. So I sort him out with his lunch the night before, always, so that he's got food and he doesn't go and buy rolls and bacon and stuff, because that's not good for you. So I always make him something that's healthy for his lunch, because even though I am really poorly, I don't like to see him going to work. I still want to do as much wifely duties as I can, even when I'm poorly, and push myself and make myself do things so that I feel like I've accomplished something in a day. So yesterday, the hell did I accomplish? Oh, we went to the cinema. That was a big feat for me. All day I was napping, I wasn't well, Mom was going to take me to hospital. She did the, it's called the xmas sign on me, so it's xmas test. I don't know if it's going to work this morning, I'll see. So there's a nerve that runs down your face. I think I've shown it in another one of my videos, but there's a nerve that runs down your face, and you're I don't know. Oh my god. Hi, I am a koala with a big koala face. Anyway, just ignore the fact that I look like a koala, and I'll see. Can you even see anything? It should be nerves jumping, but you can't really see. It's not very good lighting. So anyway, Mum was going to take me to the hospital yesterday, and I was like, no, I really can't cope. I'm going on Wednesday anyway. I will email my doctor. I'll get full blood work. I know when it gets to the level where I need to go, and I'll phone an ambulance, or I'll phone my mum, and I'll get there fast. I just couldn't do it yesterday. I'm sure a lot of other people with chronic illnesses or whatever are going to understand that it's not just as simple as saying, oh, you're poorly, go to the hospital. There's certain stages of poorliness that you go through where you get to certain levels, and you're now I'm ready to go to the hospital. It's really dark. I look like I've got a black eye. I don't. So there's certain stages. I'm not at that stage quite yet. I know that if I went in, I would be kept in. I know that for a fact right now. But I am not ready mentally to go in yet. I just can't. Possibly today I might go in, but I do have a gastric emptying test on Thursday. I have my infusion tomorrow. I'm going to be in hospital those 2 days anyway. So, and then on Friday I have my injection. So the next 3 days are hospital days. So today is my last day just chilling in my house. So I'd quite like to put the Christmas tree lights up and the decorations, because the tree's been up for a couple of days. My husband did it as a surprise. Like, when I had went to bed the other day, I was really tired. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock at night. When his family had went, I was all tired out because we'd been to the Christmas market, and it was very tiring walking about. I never had my wheelchair or anything. I thought I'll be a champ. I'll walk about that Christmas market and totally wipe myself out. So I was in bed for like 8:30, sleeping, and then when I got up again, the Christmas tree was up in the living room where I wanted it, and it looks beautiful, but we need to put lights on it and we need to make it look really pretty. So I'll wait for him to get in from work to do that, because I'm not climbing the tree to get lights on it. I will kill myself. He'll come in and I'll be like under the tree dead, like a witch. So I'd quite like to do that tonight, so that when I get out the hospital and stuff, I feel merry and bright. Ding! So yeah, my plan. Oh yeah, I was telling you I went to the cinema, so I totally like pulled it out. I was gubbed yesterday. Like, that's like a Scottish saying. Gubbed is like, could mean you were gubbed in the face, like punched, or just exhausted. So I was gubbed yesterday. I couldn't move. I was sleeping all day on the couch. My legs were swollen. My face was so swollen. Like, a woman in the doctor's surgery, like, she was so lovely. An 84-year-old lady. Our daughter's poorly. She has asthma, but like chronic asthma. She's like really poorly with it, and the doctors don't listen to her and all this kind of stuff. So me and Mum were talking, and I was like, Mum, you need to stop like butting in when I'm in the doctor's surgery and tell me what to do. And she's like, I'm your mother, no. So we have this conversation every time, and everybody's going to understand. Like, my mum is making sure that I don't get too emotional about things and wants to keep it real. And I get emotional about things and annoyed because I just want things done right the way that I want them done, because I know how it's supposed to be done, and then other people don't know how it's supposed to be done. So basically, we went in for our flu jags because I have a crap immune system and chronic illnesses, 3 of them, and Addison's disease. So if I get the flu, I get sepsis. So that has been proven 3 times. I nearly died 3 times of sepsis because of my conditions and because my body just can't cope with the flu. So I get the flu jag. And I went in and they were like, you don't qualify for the flu jag. And I'm like, well, I get letters for it. So deal with it. Get it. So then they said that my mum didn't qualify and that she'd have to pay for it, even though she's like with me 50% of the time and my husband's with me 50% of the time. So they need to be covered too, because they can't give the flu to me and they can't get ill from the flu, because then they can't look after me. So that sounds really selfish, but it's the way it works. Like, it's all the way just to protect me, make sure that I don't get ill, make sure they don't get ill, because God knows what could happen to them. Anyone can die from the flu. It's really serious. Like, when people go, oh, I've got the flu, and they've got like the cold, that annoys me, because I have had the flu and it kills. Like, I was in hospital, your temperature shoots right up, you're hallucinating, your whole body is agony, you're fully ill. Like, you're fully ill, you don't have the sniffles. Like, it's not a cold, you're not like sneezing and that. It's bad news. So yeah, pretending you have the flu. Anyway, so yesterday, I'll get to this point eventually. So yesterday, me and my husband decided we were going to the cinema. And there's a cinema in the town we live in that has sofas, which is amazing. So we jumped in a taxi. I shoved on like, well, basically, I didn't really get dressed. I just shoved on a big jumper and my leggings, and I was really comfy in my like fake Ugg boot things that I just keep my toes warm. We got in the cinema. We got our sofa, and it was in the smaller cinema. So they've got a big massive cinema with sofas in it, and they've got normal seats as well. You pay like an extra £1.50 or something for a sofa. But in the smaller cinema, they've got a big, massive, long sofa with loads of pillows on it. And then in front of the sofa, they've got like tables. So we push the tables together and put pillows on it so that I can put my feet up because it's right at the front. So there's no one in front of you. So I put my feet up on the pillows on the table because I have swollen ankles or cankles. They're really bad from the steroids. So I have to elevate my feet when I'm sitting down. So I elevate my feet. And then out of my backpack, I take out my blanket. This blanket, where is it? It's like all tucked in. This blanket, I take it out, put it on. Ain't no shame in my game. I want to be cozy. So get my blanket out, get my little packet of crisps I got, because they sell like, I can't even remember what make it is, but they're vegan cheese and onion crisps anyway. So I was sitting picking at my little cheese and onion crisps, watching a movie. Went to see Wonder with Owen Wilson and Julia Roberts. Amazing film. Like, it just makes you so happy inside. Like, I was so happy. Like, they're the parents to a little boy with a facial deformity, and he starts in 5th grade. He's been homeschooled, and it's his struggles in school and fitting in and being different, and how hard it is to be a child and be different. Like, I grew up different. I get bullied relentlessly for being different. The teachers told me that if I wasn't different, I wouldn't get bullied, that I should fit in, that I should just do what everybody else was doing and wear what everybody else was wearing and just be everyone else. And I was like, that's not me though. Like, I'm not going to be that, and I'm always going to be different. Like, I'm not in school all the time. I'm different. I'm not well. How can I change that? I can't change any of that stuff for you to conform to what you think that I should conform to. So I kind of got it. I got the movie, like, but the little boy, like, is trying to make friends, and then there's obviously, it's not just kids that have problems with the way that they are. They're the adults as well. Like, it's how the adults cope with this new child in the school. Like, so he has a facial deformity. So what? So his face looks different. So what? My face looks different from your face. Everyone's faces are different. Who cares? Like, it actually doesn't matter what your face looks like. Everyone is different. Like, there'll be people out there watching this video going, holy hell, she is the most ugliest person I've ever seen. Ugliest can be a word if you use it. Just don't, because it's mean. It's a mean word. But there will be people watching this video saying that I am the most ugliest person they have ever seen in their whole entire life, that I look like an ugly, horrible turtle. I kind of look like a turtle right now. But there is going to be people watching this video like, holy hell, she got like a deformity. No, this is my chops. But then there'll be other people that will watch this video and be like, she's really beautiful. People are different. Like, we're all different. We all have different faces. And that's what everyone's got to understand. Like, children and adults, that movie just makes you see what it's like. Like, there's adults in that movie that are like, there are people in the world like that. Like, that act like that and think like that. And it just makes me sick that there's people out there allowed to have kids when they have that attitude, and then transfer that attitude onto their kids, and then those kids grow up to be those adults who are horrible to people that are different. And you shouldn't ever, those people shouldn't be let out in society, to be honest. We need to, like, stop them and educate people and just being accepting. Who cares what's wrong with people? You need to support people. And even then, they might not even need supporting. They're confident, normal people. They don't have anything wrong with them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need everybody to support me all the time. I can support myself quite fine. I just need a friend sometimes. I sometimes just need time out, just to be alone. Sometimes I need just a friend Not to mention anything to do with anything. Like, just to be there and tell me all the gossip and act normal. Not act like I'm different. Like, that's, I think, what everyone with something that's wrong, whether it be a chronic illness or deformity or disability, we all just want to be normal. Like, I don't know what normal is. Like, this is it. I've been ill my whole life, my whole entire life. I've never known what it's like to be normal. But there's people out there, like, I've just started talking to a girl that just got poorly in 2016. And I'm like, that must have been absolutely terrible for you to go from being normal to having to change your entire life. Like, everything in your life changes overnight. Like, that is insane to me. Because nothing, like, well, when I got Addison's disease, everything changed and went downhill real fast. So I can kind of, on a level, understand that. But I've always been chronically ill and I've always been in hospital all the time. So that part of it wasn't really that different. And the being in pain thing every day is hard. But I know that I've got through bigger things than that. It seems like a drop in the ocean. If I can't get down the stairs in the morning, then so what? I just don't go down the stairs. It's as simple as that. I just don't. I have everything up here to keep me going. I have a kettle. I have cereal. I have a fridge with juice, like fruit and juice pots. I have jelly in there. I have yogurts. I have milk. So I can have like cereal and everything. I literally have everything. I have a drawer here full of crackers and like Astro biscuits, chocolate chip Astro biscuits and stuff. Like, I ain't going to die up here. I'm good. So if I can't get down the stairs, then to hell with it. I can't get down the stairs. If someone comes to the door, they're just not getting in unless they've got a key. It's as simple as that. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. And there's no point in me crying about it. There's no point. There's nothing I can do. So, just now, my whole body is in spasms, like, but it's like tiny little, how could I describe it? It's like electric shocks all over. Like, it's like all my muscles are doing that. So, that's not fun. But I just need to wait for my meds to kick in. Wait for all the painkillers to kick in. And then I'll hopefully be able to get down the stairs and get a cottage pie out the freezer, because that's all I can think about right now. That's all I want is cottage pie. I have mashed potato in the fridge, so I'm going to bang her some mash for dinner, I think. But, like, I really want cottage pie. And I hope that you can just oven it from frozen, because I can't be dealing. Anyway, I'm going to sign off just now, because this video I was going to make into a vlog for the full day, but it's like 20 minutes long. I'm not going to make you do that, like, for 20 minutes. And I can't edit worth a crap. So if anyone has any editing tips for me, then throw them my way. If there's like editing software that I should get on my laptop that's really good but is simple, because I am a simple type of girl, then I would really appreciate if you could comment down below and let me know, or give me a DM on Instagram or something, like, with any tips you've got, or like easy software to use. I would really appreciate it, so that I don't have to do these long videos and you just don't have to listen to me yammering on for ages and ages and ages. Also, if you've got any questions or anything for me, then just leave them below or in the DM on Instagram. My Instagram name is Natalie's Life on Tape, with underscores between the words. Natalie's Life on Tape. My Snapchat's Natalie Chats, same as here. So follow me on everything and I'll be your friend. Friends. So goodbye. Bye bye. William says bye and Minnie Mouse says bye bye bye. See you later.